Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com.
I shed so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now it's up now. Now it's up now. It's up now from here. Oh, up now. Now it's up now. Now it's up now from here. It's up now. Now it's up now. Now it's up now from here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now it's up now. Now it's up now. It's up now from here.
Las Vegas, it's your boy Sir Charles Tatum, back in the building, Hot 702.5, the hottest station on the planet, man. It's a great Saturday, man. Great Saturday, great day to be alive, great day to get up, get out, and do something with yourself, man. Ain't nothing like a fresh start, morning dew, waking up, smelling the flowers, smelling the coffee, smelling the roses. I'm alive and well, got blood running through my veins, you know, all my limbs are able to pick up and do things, you know what I mean? So I'm just happy, man. Just happy to be here. Getting started, back to the drawing board. You know, we up now. I'm up now, right now, not next, not later. I definitely got to go ahead and pass the mic, man, to my BC, my blood cousin, big cousin, the one and only official Bonafied. What it do, man?
So, I'm super excited to be here.
Okay, now.
Sir Charles Tatum. You know, let me get myself right, man. You know, in elevated situations, you got to elevate yourself, man. So it's good to have great people around you.
That's right.
Did you catch that part?
I did.
It's good to have great people around you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
In your elevation, man. So, man, I'm blessed. Your man, not your boy, Bonafied 100, plug to the city. We active, man. I'm excited about some of the conversations we've had this week and some of the exciting things, being in a new space.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Temporary elevated space. How about that?
Sock it to me.
Shout out Hot 702.5.
Yes, sir.
The whole team, E. Carice.
Yes, sir, man. Shouts out to undrafted all-stars. Just had baby Carl Littles. You know what I'm saying? Up on here, man. It's going down in town, man. Man, like you say, man, great time for this elevation, having great people around you. And remember, man, you want to take people with you, but some people can't go. You know what I mean? Everybody can't go. You know, some people can hinder you from growing, you know, and it's just meant for you to shed skin like a snake. Even a snake got to shed skin, you know what I mean? Because it's going to grow, you know. But one thing I've learned, too, is just experience is the best teacher.
Say it again.
Experience is the best teacher.
Yes, it is.
Don't ignore the red flags. You know, just go ahead. Coming in hot, fresh out the press, man. You know, life in itself is all about challenges, lessons, learning from your lessons, learning not to touch that stove when you know it's hot. You know, when they say it's hot, don't touch it, you know. So I'm just speaking from experience, but I'm happy to be here today. We got some great topics, great music, artist highlight of the day, Lady Blue. It is actually long overdue. I feel ashamed saying that this is my first time playing her music. You know what I mean? But she's doing great in the city. Great flow. If anybody don't know who Lady Blue is, she is the daughter of Blue Angel, and she definitely got flow. I mean, I'm not exaggerating when I say that. She really got flow. She really do.
We got some women hitters in the city, man. You know what I mean?
We do.
With that, shout out to homegirl.
Yes, sir.
Miss Big Connie P.
Yeah, Connie P is one of them ones too.
She'll be representing at our show August 2nd, the Smokecast Podcast Festival. Y'all pay attention to that.
Is there any more openings for that?
Look, it's this city. It's like the I'm gonna say this, man. It's like the Mormons, man, for real. It's politics. It's who you know at this point because it's last minute. So what's your budget?
Yeah.
Like anything, when it's too late, the deadline's over. Like when you go to them certain places and you don't want to wait in line and you got your money ready.
Yeah.
That type. So with that being said, there may be a slot or two open.
Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, we'll get to that in due time. But man, what we are gonna get to is just like what you was talking about, getting back to human. And what I mean by that is, it's too much social media controlling people's lives.
Facts.
It's too much remote control, society looking ass niggas going on. Y'all excuse my French today, but that's how I'm feeling for real.
Yeah.
Because it's like, when you up, let's just say it like it is, people are on your bumper.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They in your DMs. They when you got it cracking, they text message, they social media out.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? When they think you're not up or you're down or whatnot, because they ain't paid attention.
Right.
Or you separated yourself, they out of sight, out of mind. And I only say that because God bless my mama, taking care of her right now and what she's going through physically and mentally, and I've never experienced nothing like this. I heard different stories and stuff, but she's a tough old cookie, man. But I just hear about all the people that from a distance, hey, let me know, oh, you need some, oh, this, or the text messages, but never showing up.
That part.
And I'm not tripping. I don't take it personal. We all have our own lives and stuff, but that's why I said we gonna get back to human,
right?
Where it's hello, how you doing? Opening the door, thank you, please. Talking to each other versus.
No, that's real. That's real. But even when you say that, getting back to human, the game is so distorted that people will take the game, the worldly wisdom over like godly wisdom. So like people,
I got all kind of stuff going on. Y'all got to forgive me. Excuse me, control.
Some people will take a street dude over a church boy. If you ask them, they're like, well, I know the streets, but I don't know how to be a godly woman or, whatever it may be. It's
civilized man or woman.
It's also the upbringing too. You know what I mean? So it's like if you have two bad pit bulls, if the mama bad and the dog and the father bad, you're going to have some bad puppies. It's genetically in a sense too.
Possibly.
The upbringing plays a big part. If I was not raised in the church, I'll either be dead or in prison.
Possibly. It's not a fact.
It's not a fact, but I know for sure in the 90s, living in Crip City, Winslow Park, all these other neighborhoods, whatever new neighborhood I went to, I had to fight. I ain't from over there, just got over there, and it's you got to fight. You got to prove that you ain't no punk. Because if they punk you once, then they going to feel like they can punk you all the time.
Well, yeah, and that's still relevant now. And where more I'm at, guys, is just us really, when I say human, getting back to human, it's having live conversations. There's some things that we know we can't do through text.
Right.
Come on now. It's a business conversation or a specific location or time where there's questions behind the question. And we're trying to communicate through DM or message or versus just picking up the phone and calling each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever that resistance is that's stopping that from happening. Now it is, I can look at it both sides. It saves a lot of time in a lot of situations.
Right.
I'm only speaking in where it's necessary. And even just how, again, and maybe I'm flipping, but I can just look at the store next door, going to the store, and you can shift somebody's energy and how their character, how they're acting, because you walking up to the door at the same time. They got this mean, grumpy look, like they want to be first. So you can be first, and guess what? I'm gonna hold the door for you. And then just that, maybe you didn't shift them, but they seen something they didn't expect. They seen some human in you. Hey, here you go, you got it. And then at the drink machine, another time where you have opportunity. You're looking for the dates. You see them looking for something. You help them find what they're looking for, whether it's a straw or a napkin. And they actually say thank you.
Right.
They look you in your eyes and say thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're like, man, you're welcome, man. And you just shifted somebody's, their way of thinking, their mindset, their energy, their focus, whatever was going on. We don't know what anybody and everybody is going through these days.
No,
so again, when I say get back to human, I don't have to talk to my whole family every month, but I definitely get to tap in more. I can be frequent instead of texting once a week or once every couple of weeks. I can call and have a conversation. I can take time and prioritize and stop by and actually see the flesh, see my people, hold them and hug them, man. We just never know what so many people are going through. And I've been getting so many inauthentic messages about moms that is kind of funny to me. You know what I'm saying? It really is.
And it's crazy because I used to always say it all the time. The compassion for people is not there like it used to be anymore. Like you say, opening the door for somebody. Like even to this day, if I see that I'm walking into the store and it's a lady that's coming behind me, and if it's just enough time, I'll stop and I'll open the door for her. Older lady, it doesn't matter. It's just
what?
I'm just saying. It's the
oh
etiquette.
Yeah, Charles plays favorites. Would you do the same thing for a man?
Elderly man.
I will hold the door as I'm in it already.
A
lady, I'm going to open
we're
it.
asking just a man.
Yeah, I will.
Period.
I'll hold it for him.
But these are what we're talking about, that we have to shift up, man. We can't pick and choose where we going to behave a certain way or show certain type of habits. You know what I mean?
No, facts.
I mean, habits that work. I don't want to say necessarily good habits that are going to make a difference in somebody's life by whatever. I don't care if you're a little kid or an old man or a woman. I'll hold the door, open the door for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, check this out, right? So,
look,
I'm sorry, I'm going to tap in.
Look, come on, E.
Eventually.
go ahead. E,
No, go ahead, Charles.
E has sent me a video yesterday, and it was a woman sharing sharing music with her daughter, and it was Trina. Versus sex, like she was like, she could not believe what she was hearing Trina say.
The daughter, the teenage daughter.
Yeah, the teenage daughter could not believe what was coming out of Trina's mouth. Versus,
I couldn't believe it because I forgot she said all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm the baddest bitch, turn
no,
big,
we don't.
big.
You people like me and you, we talk about, like I even caught myself saying ratchet young ladies, naming people and stuff. When Queen B, come on, man.
Yeah.
And she's still to this day, man. I mean, there's some, Lil' Kim, come on, when we talk about explicitness,
but
coming from artists.
The thing, though, what it was that it's almost like she thought that it was just new with Sexy Red. Nah, it was the little girl did.
Right.
When the mom them showing her out, this was what it was way before then.
Come on.
So now that like Sexy Red them is doing it, things like that, you have young women that's listening to it, and they believe, a lot of them believe that this is the way that you treat a man.
It's not. That's not what the purpose of the music is. The purpose of the music is to allow women to have their own autonomy over their bodies and the things that they say. because a lot of listen, I don't think we was even able to make a purchase, get a loan until the 80s. Do you know that how ridiculous that is?
So
It has to do with more autonomy than anything. It has to do with women being able to say out loud, I can do whatever, I can do this, just like men have been doing it this entire time.
Absolutely.
I agree with both. I agree with that, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. But then this is the same way when it's from modern days to where it is now. Women, you are a great woman, a good woman.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You are not one of the ones that's going to show your butt, all this other type of stuff.
How you know?
Well, you know what I mean. All over social media, literally but it's the difference on the type of women that we have now. I had a conversation with my daughter, and she told, hold on, hear me out. And she told me if her boyfriend cheats, she's going to cheat. I said, no, baby, don't do that. You don't have to cheat because he cheated. This is my daughter that's 16, 17 years old.
First of all,
Kobe said, y'all know this not fair, right?
I'm being honest.
Hey, look, first of all,
one thing I'm
cut
gonna do.
him. Look, first of all, before the get back, cut him off. Him or her. Like,
or make a solid decision if you're going to give them grace and work through the trauma, or let them go. I'm not a cheater, right?
Well, at that young age, we talking about a 16-year-old.
Oh, 16?
Yeah,
set them free.
Yeah, man, immediately. First of all, it ain't about the get back, daughter.
Yeah, it ain't no
you know,
it's
cut quickly. That's what you don't want. So that's all.
Right.
You know, that's what you don't want.
You're
you
right.
know what I mean?
You're right, Papa.
So,
you're right.
Come on, man. I got a 10-year-old daughter, man.
Yeah, absolutely not. If she's 16, if they 16 and cheating, hang it up, child. Throw it in the towel.
Back. But again, what he was saying is getting to her mentality. See, Charles, for me, and this is why I can agree and see a little bit in both, but really more E's point is that when you say that, it's kind of generalizing. There's a percentage of people that think like that. And I think when you say it, it kind of comes off sometimes as they are all or a majority are like that. You know what I mean?
The ones that have the worldly mentality, the ones that play by the games of the world.
Here we go with the world stuff.
I'm just saying.
You know what religion did to us? Oh, child, y'all don't even want me to have this conversation with y'all. I was just talking to my cousin.
We're getting back to being human.
I was just talking to my cousin, and I study religion for like 3 years straight. I went to Holy Lands. I went to the Vatican. I went and saw the Pope. I went and did some serious research. I had questions, okay, and I think that I was reading something. I was reading or watching something last week, and it was talking about how religion essentially like forces you to follow the rules, and unfortunately
forces.
Yeah, if you're supposed to be an avid this and that, right? If you're like let's say I was watching a show last night with my husband, and it was like one of those doctor shows or whatever. The patient was Jehovah's Witness, and they didn't want to use any tools.
I knew you was gonna say
that. on the body, but the wife was like, the doctor's like, y'all, he's gonna die if you don't use this pump or whatever to keep his heart going. Right. So that's what I mean by like, there are some things that you're trained and forced to believe, right? I think that we all had I think the Bible has good strategies. It has good stories, good things that you should utilize in your life, right? We use them. We were raised, in the church. Morals. Yeah, I think it has good structure and morals. If you are like 100% engulfed in the religion, then yes, you are forced to follow these rules of the religion. No,
you're never forced.
We're not talking about your spirituality. Okay. That's a different thing. We're talking about specific religious rules. Like you have these rules. There used to be a rule women couldn't wear pants to the church. Like that was a religious rule based off.
That's cold.
You see what I'm saying? Versus your spiritual guidance, and you can have autonomy over your choices based off of your spirituality. Those are different things.
Facts.
So, I think it's just different ways to think of things.
Well, so one thing I don't do is I don't knock anybody's faith or their spiritual walk or their spiritual preference.
You shouldn't, but you should study them.
Well, absolutely. Not just me. We all should. Some not to the extensive or won't get to the extent that you have to be able to travel to see the Vatican or whatnot. Some of us,
You should go.
some of us, I mean, it might be on my bucket list. I might throw it on there. I got a few other
You
things.
gonna be like, what?
No. What I will be is right now is I will be a child of God like I am, and a faith-driven, spirit-led, man of God.
Right, not a religious one. Those
Yeah.
are two different things, and I think that that's what's important.
Come on.
You have spirituality in you. You don't have to have the attachment of religion based to run your rules. Like you know what's a good thing to do and what's not. Like you don't need someone to tell you can't use a pump on your heart. Jehovah's gonna save you. Like no, you know what a good decision is.
Okay. On the flip side of religion, for those that are atheists or don't believe in God or whatever, and the ones that play by the rules of the game that's in the streets, it is you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. You spit on me, I'm gonna spit on you. You know what I mean?
Eye for an eye.
It's eye for an eye. Not only that, it's evil, more evil involved in it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's more of a you can do this, do that, but if I do this, I am the weak link. You know what I mean? It's just like it's double.
How did an atheist get coupled into?
Well, I'm just saying though, because when it comes to belief, not even religion or whatever it may be, but there's a good and a bad.
Yeah, but that atheists don't believe there's not a good and a bad. They just don't believe that there's a man up in the sky sitting on a cloud.
Understood.
And I think that we were trained in church, right, to believe that atheists. Oh my God, they're atheists. They're going to hell. They worship the devil. That's not the case.
Understood.
Right. I think that we have to separate a devil worshiper or Satanist to an atheist. It's not the same. And I think that in our brains, we were told that that's what it was, and it's not.
But back
Wait. Let me chime in, because also on the flip side, I also have to say that. So you did go from one extreme to another when you was like, "There's a man in the sky." Look at it. Come on now. So, because again, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ.
No, we're talking about you believe Jesus Christ, God is a spiritual being, right? The man that follows on, right? Right. But the atheist, what I'm saying is that what they believe is that there's not a human man in the sky on the cloud.
I got you.
So that's why we have to, and because I'm in college, I got all of these friends that got these different religions, and I'm like, wait a minute, okay, because I was church child. I was in the choir, I did the announcements at the church, I was at Bibles, I was all of that, okay, but I had questions because I'm like, okay, so are my friends not going to make it to this holy land because they believe something different? So I really had to figure it out, and it was important to me to understand all of these different religions, and a lot of them, everybody ain't gonna make it. Only 144,000 of y'all gonna make it in some of these.
One thing, I'm just gonna say this: one thing in common with all religions is righteousness. Buddhism,
you said righteousness.
Muslim,
righteousness
is always one of the top things in all religions. Righteousness. Not wickedness, righteousness.
Okay, righteousness. Because I was stuck at righteous. As soon as you say I was on righteous, I was like, the righteousness. Okay, I understood. So again, while everybody tapping in, you're listening to Vegas Up Now.
Right now.
Not later.
Not next.
Motherfucking now.
Right now.
Man, special and out. Giving up game once again. Sir Charles Taylor, Bonafied. So look, follow right now on YouTube.
Yes, sir. Subscribe.
Come on, stop playing. We have thousands of y'all paying attention. So get us up to 300 before the end of this show. How about that? That's a simple task. Up to 300 messages coming in all over the world. I can't even take my attention there. We want y'all to call in too. There's a number on there. Chime in. I think Kobe is team I can't even read that far from here, man. But I could just tell, man.
No, he actually
Listen,
he's down for the station.
No,
for
you
sure.
know,
I think
he's
I
a-
like Kobe. Hey,
Kobe's a beast, man. Shout out Podcasters Excellence Academy, Kobe Dumas and the homie Jimmy.
Hey man, Kobe been rocking like cut off stockings, man. For real.
Wait, how do cut off stockings rock though?
It's still rocking.
They scrunch down.
Well, you know, it's so crazy because you know you got the ones that pull all the way up, come up, but then if you look when you see her, they cut off stockings. You like,
I was thinking the other day, I was like, we really used to wear pantyhose. Like, this is diabolical.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
In
I
Las
was-
Vegas,
wow.
Nevada, like I really was wearing pantyhose. I just thought about this like 3 days ago. I was like, I really was wearing pantyhose every Sunday in the hot Vegas.
I gotta run in my
That is
pantyhose.
right.
You gotta take them off.
And then you got to go buy another pair, which was like
On the way to church, that was one of the
Man.
most things. I gotta run here and get me some pantyhose.
Come on, man.
That
Y'all
is
taking me back
diabolical.
to mom's younger
Yeah,
days.
man.
Look,
I couldn't wait till my mom was like, you don't even have to wear them. She ain't have to wear them either. She was go wear her little legs
Man.
out. I was like, okay,
Even
we
for the worst-
outside.
For us boys, it is so embarrassing to have on tube socks with your church shoes.
Man, stop it, bro. I'm trying to pull I was sagging before we was sagging, man. I'm pulling my pants down so you don't see the tube side.
You feel me?
what I'm saying?
Penny loafers.
Man.
Listen, church was a interesting place. I made a lot of good friends. I got one sitting across from me right now.
Yes, sir.
You know, I had it allowed me to create morals. Not only what I learned at home, but also in a space where there are other people that were like our family.
Look at that.
And you know, I got to sing. I got to learn to speak it publicly. You know, it was a lot of different things that I learned. And so I'm not knocking the church in itself, and I want to make sure that's very clear. But I do encourage everybody to do their due diligence in
There
other
you go.
religions, so you don't automatically write off other people just because they think differently, or they were raised differently, or they worship differently. It's very interesting. And also too, my husband owning a funeral home and dealing with people with a lot of different religious backgrounds. It's very interesting.
I bet it is.
It's very interesting, and it's like it's the same. It's all the same. It's really
Righteous.
I mean,
What's so-
moral values for sure.
And you know what? And thank you for that, E, because me being the OG in the group, what I'll say for me, one of the biggest things that's present for me, faith. Whether it's seeing other people's or watching, whether it's from a belief system standpoint, but having faith, whether it's in a religion, a situation, an opportunity, yourself, however you want to look at that. But definitely for me, faith in God. You know what I mean? Because of the miracles that I've experienced is definitely not human. Some of the things I experienced, but we can go into that at another time. But faith is big for me because again, underneath faith is belief, is our belief system, man, and trusting the process. That's big in my life, period. I have faith in myself. I trust the process.
As you should, because the Bible says that God is in you.
Come on.
Facts.
Come on.
You are God.
And
Not on you. And look, so, don't make me take it another way. That's what you saying that. Ooh.
it's so crazy because one thing I've always realized is that, you know, when I read certain scriptures, it made so much sense to me when it says, don't go that way, don't go that way, don't do this, or because to the left or to the right, it could be thorns, it could be thistles, it could be, but when you stay on a straight and narrow path, you don't have to worry about the temptations. One thing about sin and temptations is good. It feels good when you do bad, when you do wrong. You're like,
But who told you it was bad? That's
it's not.
Told you
It's,
inter-
no.
See,
But
again,
it's,
interpretation.
Okay.
Interpretation.
That goes back to my
It's-
my thing about rules and religion is that there's a lot of things in the Bible we were told that were wrong.
A temple.
No. A lot of things in
A
religion, a lot of things that
Okay.
our pastors told us were wrong
Oh, my
that were
God.
not really
okay.
like in the Bible
Okay.
as written.
As you follow what you follow. Every major I choose to, I'm going to add this to me. I'm not going to put, you care about your body and your temple.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to do certain things that's going to pollute your spirit or taint your spirit.
Yes, you are.
And not to a sense to where it starts to come out your pores. Now, when you're overindulging in these bad apples that you're biting, now these things really become strongholds. I've been struggling with cigarettes for so long. I struggled with alcohol for so long.
So you stopping today? Today your last day?
Yep. I had an opportunity to
Man,
buy
I
a
like
pack of
that.
cigarettes this
I like
morning,
that.
and I did not buy a pack of
I
cigarettes.
like that.
Man, y'all hearing it in real
but the
time.
thing is, but that is the God in you that's allowing you the opportunity to say, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm finished. I'm just, it's just over for me in that aspect. But like for me, I think I was thinking about like I don't really drink a lot anyway. Like I might have wine here, might have a drink here and there. Very, very rarely. I don't really have a lot of those types of vices. I never smoked cigarette. I never even drank coffee before. Like this, like I was always the one that was scared. I'm gonna smoke some weed and I'm gonna be out here selling ass. And y'all gonna be like, Icari's out here selling.
Right. I remember her.
Right. So I always was very careful with those type of habits. But I think that, you can develop those habits and you can kick them at some point. But you have to understand the God in you can help you through that process. And I think that's important.
But, some people get drunk and just do outlandish shit.
Right. And that could also be a mental health issue. That could be issues that, you can address with a licensed therapist.
Right.
So I encourage everybody to speak to a licensed therapist. I never had like any big trauma in my life or anything like that, but there were definitely some things that were important for me to, talk through with someone who is a licensed professional. And I agree that you should. If you're going through a breakup, excuse me, I got something in my throat. If you're going through a breakup, if you're going through a loss of a family member, if you're going through a change in your job, if you, have a strange, sibling, whatever it is, like you might need to just go and talk it out and figure out how you can process through, certain things. So I encourage all of y'all to go to therapy.
So since we going here, and we in real time. Thank you for being neutral and transparent and open and honest about that.
It's because at the end of the day, though, because people rely on drugs and alcohol. Remember you told me I never thought you would stop drinking.
Right.
And until my pancreas started acting up, and he said, "Do you want to see your kids graduate?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!" And a tear rolled down my eye. From that day forth, I was done with it. But I didn't even know that I was alcoholic until afterwards.
Wow.
I was drinking every day.
Functional.
Every day.
Yeah, functioning. But
every day for 6, 7, 8 years.
But see, look, you got to add some other dynamics in that. And I know you might not want to hear it at this moment in this time, but there's other things that played a part in you keeping your consistency and breaking that habit, because we're habitual people, y'all.
Right.
We do things habit a lot of times too. So, give it up to whoever they are that had an impact as well.
It happened when we was working downtown also, on the corner.
Boy, that was before me, y'all.
Yeah. So
turned me out for a second.
I had situations to where I would just drink because of my kids. She won't let me see my kids, my daughter, my baby mama. So
instead of going to go see a licensed therapist,
or just dealing with it head on, just dealing with my reality, because every time I drunk, it didn't change the situation once I became sober.
Of course not.
I done spent all this money. I can't believe I did that. I done pissed on people's floors being drunk. In broad day. I'm just being honest with you because I'm drunk.
I appreciate the transparency.
Just doing
Somebody
shit.
Needs to hear it.
Yeah, just doing shit because it's like, that alcohol gonna give you courage to do some shit you shouldn't do. You know what I mean? And it's just one of those type of situations where people have to understand, like, hold on, I better get a grip of this thing before this thing run me to the ground.
Right. Charles, the other part what I want to add for you though as well is that I want you to recognize that that's your experience. And you're not wrong for your experience, just like no one's wrong for theirs. And how it affects someone else, absolutely there's similarities, but again, you don't know their upbringing, you don't know their history and what other things they're going through or up against, or so they think they're up against. You know what I mean? Like she spoke about one avenue as far as therapy. Who is that one solid 3 a.m. friend that no matter what, they're going to tell us what we need to hear, not what we want to know?
Right.
What's your faith, religion? Who are you calling on? Who are you, breaking down to, prayer or whatever that looks like, meditation? But there's a few different possibilities for the result, for a different result. But as far as the actual situation that you're speaking into, that's why, again, I say, man, thank you for being transparent and telling your experience about it. Because everyone else, I don't want you or anyone out there to judge any. Now you're healed and you've learned from your situation. So regardless, we can't judge anybody else.
Yeah.
And if that's one of their problems.
I told my cousins the other we were having a conversation. They were like, well, they were telling me something they did, and then they were like, "Oh, you can't judge me." I'm like, "Yes, I can. You just told me, so I feel some type of way about that. No, you shouldn't be doing it. I'm gonna judge you. Sorry." So it's a reality. Your people are going to naturally respond to you, and if they're your real friend, they go tell you, "Hey, that ain't it." And I'm judging you right now because based off of your actions that we just discussed. So I think that people often talk about, oh yeah, Christians, they shouldn't be judging you and this and that. I'm like, but you're the one who told them. You're the one who told them what's going on.
And again, too, here, y'all, I really don't like to get into terminology or interpretation too, because judging, opinion, insight, a gem, I'm gonna tell you the truth, tough love. There's a couple of different ways you can say it. So it's just really kind of depends if you judging where we make ourselves better than or bigger than them or the situation. I
don't think that the judging would mean that I'm making myself. But if Charles came in here sloppy drunk, not only as a friend I'm gonna help him, but I am gonna be like, hey, what is really tough going on?
But you know what? I've already seen it. Yeah. And from a business standpoint, and look, guys, I'm talking to TV land. This is business, y'all. It's been tough love with us. You know what I'm saying? From a business standpoint, man. And we welcome it because accountability is love in my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's reciprocated. Like, I receive it. If there's any feedback that I need that I can do differently, I welcome that feedback as well. But I just hope y'all listen. I think that I've learned that counseling from your church member and therapy from a licensed therapy are two different things.
Absolutely.
I do recommend going to go speak to a licensed therapist. I do not discount.
I got a spiritual advisor. I'm sorry. Spiritual advisor.
No, I think you should. So as I was saying, I think you should have a person, if you are religious and you go to a church or something like that, I think you should have someone who is spiritually connected that could help you through things that maybe you need guidance based off of spirituality in the Bible. But also too, there are some people who went to school for 8 years to learn how to help you process through trauma that, is going to be helpful.
Look, let me be the devil's advocate in this right now. And having had a therapy session, a couples therapy session at least once or twice in my life, let me say this.
Go to therapy single.
Look, oh man, definitely. You know what? And I did that because I was asked or whatnot. And I did realize that I have to work on myself first. But what I wanted to say is that, some people feel like the therapist, okay, I got to have a relatable therapist. How is this? And let me just say it like it is. I'm a young black man. How is this old white lady? She don't know. She ain't lived. But she don't know what I've been through. She don't know my family, my history. How she gonna tell me anything? And what for me, I'm just be transparent right now. We have to be more open. We live in a closed box. We living in a limited conversations. Like only this can happen. Only this is possible. So there's many possibilities. So I love the gems that you're dropping, as well as Sir Charles Tatum.
But just because you love me, I know you're gonna tell me what's right. Mm-hmm. Even though I don't want to hear it, you're gonna tell me. And likewise with you, y'all not gonna bag me up in my wrong when I'm wrong. You see what I'm saying? And that's out of what's inside of you guys. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want you guys because a real friend is gonna tell you what you don't want to hear.
Come on.
You know, artist highlight 12:40 on the dot, right here in the city of Las Vegas, man. Time is flying when you're having fun. You know, it really is.
Where we at?
Lady Blue, man.
Where we at?
Great title.
Where are we at? Tell them where we at. What are they tuning in and listening on? Where do they need to tap in and follow?
FM. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Vegas Up Now on YouTube, man. Hit that notification bell to all, and make sure you tap in every Saturday at 12 p.m. noon. This is Fix Me by Lady Blue and Ducky right here on Hot 702.5.
Hey, y'all wanna hear a foul joke? I ain't been the same since I lost Al Loke. Crying, thinking about the angel blowing cloud smoke. Now I just get high, where the ground go. My trust so fucked up that I can't be around folks. I got some making up to do for my town folks. For money, I could take you out of town, folks. Deny my offer, and that's when you out of bounds, folks. Dude lied on me, blue dot on me. DNT craze, I forgot who cried on me. My ex-best friend tried to slide on me. He know I'm solid, never fold like pottery. They ask me why I'm by myself, that's how I gotta be. And if I let you come with me, you hit the lottery. I get my source from the sun, it ain't a how to me. And if you ain't my baby sister, don't bother me.
Blue and Ducky, you cannot fix me. What a title. You cannot fix people. Work on you. That's all you can do is work on you, man. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix me because I have the power to fix me, man. So I encourage you all to do the same, man. This is a great day to be alive, man. A great day today at the station. Transparency, being open, honest with each other.
Look at that.
You know, and it's a beautiful thing, man.
Come on. Honesty it really is the best policy, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a foundation to have, you know, in life, in relationships, and in everything you do, man. Honesty, man. It really is.
Even if it hurts.
So you were saying something, man, that was interesting to us. First of all, give it up, man. What y'all think about that, man? Give us some feedback. Blue Angel,
Lady Blue.
Lady Blue.
Yes, sir. Blue Angel's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Blue Angel. Rest in.
Yeah, man.
In paradise.
Yeah, she picked up the torch. She told me she didn't even know she had it in her. And she got it for sure.
Yeah.
And that was actually her singing, not rapping.
Oh my God.
Bro.
And you know what? I love good music. So when you can't even, I can't even reflect. It was just good. It was just,
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to do any comparing, but like Sierra at that time.
Yeah.
You know,
I can hear that. I can hear that.
Aaliyah, just a vibe, Aaliyah. You know what I mean? She had that. And your girl, who we play right from here, got her own show now. We just talked to her. You're number one. You and
Dimples.
She give me a little Dimples vibe.
Yeah,
too,
I can hear that too. I can hear it.
So
I can hear that.
Shout out the young lady and every artist that's highlighted on our platform here at Vegas Up Now. Hot 702.5 FM.
On your dial.
Sir Charles Tatum, Bonafied, E. Carice in the building.
Man.
Hey, so come on, man. You was talking about something off. Caught our attention.
Well, just continue to be transparent and honest. You know, ignoring red flags. When you go through the fire, people, you got to understand that's to test you, it's to build you, it's the character. And a lot of times when you go through the fire, you're going to come out as pure gold. And that's exactly what it is. I was in the furnace. I'm out the furnace. My blade is sharp. You know what I mean? I'm powered up. I got weights lifted off me, and I feel free, and I feel happy to be starting this journey and making this all about me, you know? Nobody else. My main focus now is Charles.
Look at that.
Charles' future and what's good for Charles.
I bet your daughter wouldn't say that.
Well, hey, some people just gonna have to watch from the sideline because I'm just getting started. I mean, I became stagnant, and I can admit that my creativity
Did you
was
get
not
comfortable?
there. I did get comfortable.
Okay.
Too comfortable. You know, I kept finances. You know, I was still able to, you know, provide things like that, but it was doing the extra, having that
that's
you know,
what
my
separates
unction.
us. That's what separates us. Like she was talking about that God in me.
Yeah.
Hey, that hustle, that drive, that motivation. It ain't for no worldly, earthly, no personal glory. I promise. It definitely builds confidence, character, and all that. But it's really example. It's a built-in example for me of who I get to be, not only for my kids, my family, my friends, but the world, man. And it's true to myself. It's like I'm blessed. People be talking about relationships and stuff and wanting your hookup and wanting the hookup on the hookup. I know E can relate to this at the station, you know, whether it's friends, family, old neighbors, or anybody, you hook them up with 2 tickets or something. They like, hey, can I get 2 more? Like, we really,
Right.
you know, when I say we, I'm talking about some of us, not all, black folks.
The weed
You
comes
know?
in all colors, shapes, and sizes. Trust me.
Yeah, you got that
Okay.
right, too. And I
We
just
ain't about
mostly
to do
talked
that.
about I mostly talked to us.
Trust the clear people
Man,
and
the
ask for
hookup.
extras too.
Don't
And
they?
with
You know?
with that being said, starting next week, if you are the 10th or the 15th person to comment, you will get cashed out $25 at the end of the show.
I'm commenting every time.
Wait a minute.
The
Hold
10th
on.
Wait,
the
wait,
Look,
10th
no, they gonna
people
be
get
sitting.
disqualified,
They gonna
or-
sit. No. We gonna take that out because they'll be sitting back. I'm gonna let.
Well,
them
we're
do all that.
gonna figure
No,
out the number.
We're going to give a random. I got you on that.
A
$25.
word or statement or something.
Just
yeah.
the 20th person.
You got to tune in. Nah, you got to tune in to figure it out. How about
Facts.
that?
Yep.
You
That
got to
part.
tune in.
What color it is or what comment it is. Yeah, I'll feel it.
Yeah. Look, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man, support is free. We got to turn this thing up a notch. You know, it's like we got to lead by example too.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? So it's
That's what I was
it's
saying.
a lot to put into the streaming and this content, and you know, I've been neglecting certain things. You know what I mean?
Thank you, sir.
Now it's just like it's
Now
all,
you got time.
oh man, all the time, all the time. You know what I mean? It's just it's a beautiful thing, man. It really is.
So we got some hot stuff going on out in the world too, man.
3 in a row.
Man, look, let's talk about this, y'all. You know, everybody has their versions and their take on it all. But however you want to look at it, we lost
three. We did. We
Yeah.
lost Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Come
we got
on,
Ozzy
come on.
Osbourne and
And Hulk.
Fiji.
Hulk Hogan. What you say?
We lost Malcolm Jamal Warner,
Yeah, I gotta look over here.
No, come on.
Ozzy
Hey.
Osbourne, and Fiji.
Fiji is who's Fiji?
Bruh, you can't be in the music business and don't know who
No,
Fiji is.
okay.
You should Google her.
No,
I
he-
know who Fiji is.
no,
I was
he's-
thinking about Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I
Come
know what
on,
you were
let's
thinking
go.
about.
Well, that was
Let's
the third
go,
one.
y'all.
That was my third one.
Listen, we
Please tune in
I don't
right
like, I
now.
don't like to talk about people who
What's-
call you the N word with the hard
Come on.
ER.
Okay, so was that 4 then
No,
or 3?
no, it's 3. I said
Come
what
on.
I said.
So what about Hulk?
The Hulk can
Did-
he can kick rocks in
Oh.
wherever he at. child.
Yeah.
I was born in 1980.
Listen,
Come on.
I seen this
We all-
man.
we
Come
all
on,
grew up-
WrestleMania.
we
Tell
all-
him.
we
He
all
don't know
grew
his
up
history or his facts.
we
He
all
only
grew
know.
up on WWE. We all was jumping across the bed and trying to figure out who was gonna land on who. We all did that. But when things come to light of who you,
who you really
are,
are. Yeah.
may he rest in the space he deserves.
But see, a lot of people don't even understand too that a lot of that came out when his daughter Brooke was doing the reality shows. You know what I'm saying?
I remember
so,
that. I remember that.
So here we go.
So he's been
Again,
doing that. So
no-
he's been that same
Come
person.
on.
He just wasn't
Come on.
recorded.
Look, Kobe said hard ER is crazy.
He hit you with the hard ER, and you want to talk about him on your radio
You know,
show.
I totally forgot about that, but I just had to
You
say
got
it.
me.
Nah. And we gonna
You
talk
want me to
about
quote?
it
I'm
here.
gonna quote you what he said.
No, you ain't got
Find
to. You ain't got to.
no, find the
You ain't
quote.
got
The
Get
quote
him.
is, this is what he said in quote.
You got it right now?
I mean, yeah, I had it on
Red,
my
I love
Hell,
it.
Don't
Only on Hot 702.5
That was
FM
fast.
Vegas
That
up
was-
now.
that was fast.
Listen,
end quote. I mean, I'd rather if she was going to fuck a girl, I'd rather her marry a 8 foot tall nigger worth $100 million like a basketball nigger. Okay, hold on. Like a basketball nigger, and I guess we're all a little racist, fucking nigger.
Wow.
So
And
you
you
didn't-
wanna give this man a shout out on your radio show on this black ass radio
I
station.
totally forgot about that.
Black
I totally-
owned.
But I'm
And
a-
y'all hella
I'm a
black
forgive,
kings.
Forgive him for he not know what he do.
Uh-oh.
Boy, may he have the rest he deserves.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Next moment.
Right.
You know.
You're right. Get you some
You're
life
right. You're right.
insurance.
Whoever the great employees matter is, Chuck. Yeah, Chuck passed away to jazz great. Too.
Correct.
It was a lot of people who passed away this week, and obviously there's some people who get acknowledged more because they're represented in the media more.
Absolutely.
But listen, all of those families rest easy, especially Malcolm Jamal Warner's family, because that is tough.
Yeah,
like
man.
a healthy,
Right.
he was one of the child stars who didn't have the extra stuff going
No,
on.
that's real.
He's the
Right.
example that you're talking about right now, Charles. You know what I'm saying? And with you saying that, guys, man, everybody tuning in our station, reach out, give a shout out to Malcolm Jamal Warner's family. Because you know how that goes. Where's the love and the tributes going out to? Oh, to the whole Cosby show and to his family.
I think
Good.
he's getting. The,
I've been
acknowledgement.
hearing how is this one doing? How's that? Really?
Yeah.
How's his?
Yeah,
family?
I haven't really seen that. You gotta change your algorithm.
Oh no. Oh, speaking of, we won't go into that, y'all. We'll save that for next week, though. Give y'all some tricks because they're definitely trying to trick us up on the algorithm. Even as far as our counts, I was going to talk about that on the station too. Is how when you're not paying for advertising and you're building these major platforms like we have here organically, and how they try to blackball you and red flag you and switch stuff
absolutely.
up
I've
on
been
your
going
numbers.
through that. I've been going through that with Hot 7025 FM,
Come on.
all the platforms
Come on.
since
Come on.
April 1st of 2018.
Listen to that.
And we get red flagged all the time, which is why we stopped using Facebook for now. Because Facebook I ain't got time for Facebook and its shenanigans right now. Every time we have a show, even if it didn't have music, they're flagging it for music. I'm like, how did it get flagged for music? We don't have music on the show.
You know,
It's black on. Get that woman out of there.
even with YouTube, you got to throw up that disclaimer. This is for promotional use only and educational, and you know, it seems like if you don't put it up, they gon' get you for copyrights.
All right, we got like 2 minutes.
Do we? Man, I love y'all so much. Time goes by when you're having fun, and
All
it
the
ain't
time,
work
man.
when you love what you do.
Yes, sir.
And what we do is we highlight hot topics. We bring you gems,
Yes, sir.
good music,
Honesty.
man, honesty and transparency.
It got to be open
You know what
and
I mean?
real, man.
Thank you, Sir Charles Tatum, for letting us an inside look at what you up to and what you going through. And man, we congratulate you.
Man,
Man.
watch me work, man. Watch
Listen,
me
so I
work.
just want y'all to know somehow Kobe got banned just now. It said he got banned and his comments were removed. So Kobe, I'm sorry, I'm about to try to figure out how to fix this.
That's
Probably that hard
crazy.
ER.
It literally says that.
I don't
No,
even know.
no, it's not
No,
that.
you
I
don't
said
think
the
so?
word. We're good. We're good.
No.
That's not it. It's
See, what did we just say? They
so I'm gonna try. So hopefully, if y'all know Kobe in real life,
Yeah, that's my
just
guy.
let him know. I'll try to fix it because I don't
he's
know what.
he's laughing out loud now. I did see that.
That's
Now you know
crazy.
what is crazy. He's a tech genius too. That's my guy, Kobe Dumas. You know we got Kobe D.
That's
we got
crazy.
this. Hey, they hating, man. They must have found out that we was connected to a
It has nothing
strong
to do
black
with what
queen.
Kobe said.
No,
Great
they found out
employees-
we were
great employees
connected
matter.
to a strong black
Listen,
woman.
They say when 2 or 3 are gathered.
Hey,
Hey, man, the forces, man, is real, man. Transparency. Man, during this week, I've prayed for some things, and it instantly got revealed. So it's like, man, the power of prayer is real. Don't take it for granted, man. If you know that you are dealing with something and you need help, man, just
Reach
seek
out.
seek truth. Don't seek, false.
And
Seek
be
truth.
ready to receive it when it happens.
You're absolutely right.
There's
Say it again.
there's sometimes I'll say, listen, I
Say
know,
it again.
listen, I say something and I'm like, okay, am I ready for this to happen? Because I already know how powerful my tongue is. So be ready for it when
you
you.
hear that?
Yeah.
Words speak life. That's what we talking about, y'all. Vegas up now,
Not next.
not later.
Right motherfucking now, man.
We love y'all.
Peace. See you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Coming in hot.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot 702.5fm.com.